Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are building a restaurant and a big boat ride. We're adding some rock work to that boat ride to really make it be in the land, so you can kind of get a better idea of how it's gonna sit and all that. But I wanted to apologize because this video is up kind of late. I recorded a video before I went away, and it wasn't good enough, and I stressed out, and I was like, I'm just gonna redo the entire thing, and I did. It still wasn't good enough. So, yeah, then I went away for Thanksgiving, and that was fun. But sorry this video is up kind of late. It's December now. It's no longer Thanksgiving time, so that's unfortunate, but that's okay. These little buildings, I half detail them, so they're not fully, crazy detailed, but they're kind of just I didn't want to get too distracted and overwhelmed with them, so I just kind of did enough and then kind of moved on. The big boat ride is the main part in this episode, which is really cool actually. I wasn't planning on building a boat ride like that, but it's here, so that's really cool. Again, this land was just supposed to be a dark ride, then it spiraled, but it's a good spiral. So, anyway, working on a little sushi place. Now, I put this big sign, on the side because, well, I put this big tree in front of it, and you can't really have, a sign on the front of the building because, well, you're not going to see it, so, I think it turned out pretty cool. So we're just kind of going through recoloring some things. I do miss something in the back, and don't worry, I know, I do fix it later. So if you point it out in the comments, I know, it's fine. When I recolor the roof of the Pip Shot Juice, it's fine. I've taken a break from this project for a little bit because staring at these colors and this one theme, it's just, my brain kind of went numb looking at it. Especially because the game was new and I hadn't explored every theme. I didn't really know what was in the game. So this theme, this area is unfinished, but we will come back to it because, we have some new ideas now. I really want to finish there's several dark ride portions of the new boat ride I'm going to build in this area. There's a third ride we start working on the next episode. There's a lot happening in this little tiny area, and I was like, you know what? It would be good for me to figure out what's actually in the game and then come back to this. So, I had no idea that we had cattails and reeds and stuff. That's awesome. Because in the first game, it was really, really hard to try to make what am I trying to say? There were no plants to go around lakes and ponds and pools and things. Now we do, and they look awesome. I think they really took a note from Planet Zoo. Oh, you can see me placing down some staff paths because I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, why can't I recolor these? Because it's not a real path. Anyway, I think they're taking a note from Planet Zoo, and they're just adding a whole bunch of plants in, and I feel we're gonna get. This is just me going off my own speculation, but I feel we're gonna get a plant DLC. An English garden or something. Roses and all kinds of stuff, because there's a lot of people in the Planet Coaster community and the Planet Zoo community that love plants. So, it's only a matter of time, I think. And I cannot wait. I don't know how to lay out an English garden, or a garden in general. If you've seen my Sims landscaping, it's basically just put down a whole bunch of things and just pray it looks okay. So, I'd be interested to actually make it look interesting. I know I can just do that in The Sims, but that's okay. This would be more fun, because then you can add a carousel in the middle. We can do a hedge maze in this already, so... But it's not a real hedge maze, it's just kind of decorative hedge maze. So, but you can do like a little car ride through it, and then it can become like a functional hedge maze. Anyway, you can see I'm positioning the boat ride right now, trying to make it like splash on the lake, without being like too distracting. I can't remember if I changed the yellow or not, but also it's kind of funny, right? This whole area is based on like submarines and things, and yet the boat ride is like an old wooden pirate boat. Makes perfect sense. It doesn't make sense at all, but just don't think about it. This should, maybe I'll try to make like a cover for it, you know, because we can do that now in this game. I've never done that before. Don't really know how in depth you can go. I think you can just like glue things to the ride vehicle, which is kind of cool. So yeah, sorry if this video is a bit low energy today. You know, got back from our trip and I slept. Like, I had ramen, I think at like 10 p.m. Like, we came home and I slept for like 3-4 hours. I went to bed at like 4 last night, and then I slept until like almost noon today, so yay! Yeah. So, that's fun. I do work on the backstage, not in this part, but eventually, and if you guys have any tips on backstage, that would be great, because I am not good at backstage. I'm not good at realistic stuff, I think. I'm good at, like, making things look themed, but I'm not good at backstage or realistic stuff or any of that. Here I'm making the lift hill cover, and this is my hope for an update, is that we get better angles to choose from, like 10 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, because like 11.25 and like 22.5, like I get what you're doing, but at the same time the roller coasters can go to 30 and 60, and in my brain I like things to be on angles. It helps my brain, so I don't really like to do free turning stuff, you know? It's just a me thing, I know. But yeah, I hope we get that one day. And I hope, like, the little scaling menu, I hope that we get like little markers that we can like select, so it's not just like a free thing, because whenever I try to type in the scaling box, it just kind of goes crazy. If there's like 0.99999 or whatever, and it's just like, it's weird. I don't know, it's weird. So it's a little funky, but again, the game's been out for like less than a month, so it's fine. This game it has so much like potential. You can tell like the developers love and know what they're doing. It's great. So yeah, I can't sing enough praises about this game. It's so good. Having so much fun with it. Even on my trip in Vermont, I could not put this game down. I was still building. So like, I don't think I have built more stuff in Planet Coaster. Like, I had that game for how many years, and I'm just like, it's also because it's new, and when like the new stuff would come out, you kind of get into like a building frenzy, you know? But I don't know, I've had so much fun trying to figure out new ways to use pieces, and also, one of my things that I really want in this game is just a hexagonal art piece. That's it. Just a hexagon. That's all I want. Yeah, I guess that's it. Because I'm trying to make something, a project, and I have like hexagonal tree queue covers. That sounds bizarre, but and I made hexagonal shapes out of like 6 rectangle shapes, which it's a lot of pieces to use for a tree. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I hope we get that one day. But other than that, I don't know. It's a super fun game, and I'm glad that we have like pools and water slides in the game, in the base game, and it's not like an expansion pack, or it's not like, you know, it's extra paid stuff. I mean, I'm sure there will be DLC for the water parks and stuff, and that's fine, but having it in the base game, I love that. Yeah, it makes sense, and I'm just like, I'm glad they included it. Here you can kind of see a lot of rock work filled in. I remember doing this rock work when I was watching SVU. I don't know why that detail sticks out in my brain, but it does. Good old Law and Order. But yeah, a lot of the rock work in this, honestly, the fact that we can scale rocks now makes this game so much easier, and it makes the rock work so much, I don't know, it's less annoying. Well, to a certain extent, because like these rocks are kind of funky shapes, so you kind of get some weird like crevices you gotta fill in. But other than that, I mean, that mountain really was just like kind of thrown together. And I do think I'm gonna redo. There's like a part that's like, well, okay, there is like, I'm gonna include like a POV. It's this section right here, where it's like open to like, you know, the air, like the sky, you know, but I didn't really take into account that I really wanted to do like a backstage area. So I might be redoing the rock work in this section, because I kind of want to have like a brick wall, like kind of carry on through on like in the backstage, so that you don't just have like a pile of rocks, you know, because it would just be like concrete in real life with like, you know, things holding it up. So, you know, it would be a lot thinner and not so bulky, I guess is the word, potentially. I don't know, you guys kind of get what I mean, right? This was fun, trying to move these rocks and trying to find a single rock that was poking out. Oh boy. Anyway, video's coming to an end. There's a quick POV. I recorded it at like a 10 FPS, so it's kind of janky, but you kind of get the idea. And there's also some funny outtakes from my previous recordings of this video, so that's fun. I'll include those. But yeah, hope you guys have a nice one. I'll see you in the next video, which will be soon. So, alright, see you then. Bye for now. Well, hey, howdy, hey, welcome back. Today, we're building in my little theme park. We're building a little railroad right here. It's going great, and it's gone. It's the time for nostalgia. It's holiday time. So I've been watching a lot of like Jenna Marbles. So if I come out of nowhere and just go, "Don't even get me started!" Like I'm not yelling because I'm angry. I'm yelling because I'm passionate. You know, it's like, I just think it's kind of neat. So I feel like Marge Simpson. I just think they're neat. I can't do a Marge Simpson impersonation. What does she sound like? It's like, I don't think there. She's. I don't know what she sounds like. What is it? I don't know. She has like a gravelly type voice, right? Like an I just think they're neat. I'm really bad. I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh man, like this looks so cool. I'm gonna share it. And I'm like, oh, it looks so sick. Oh, I can't wait to show everyone. And then I pop over and people are like, here's like a 1-to-1 recreation of my home park, and I did it in 2 hours, and I the roof is made out of individual pieces, and I'm like, oh.
I ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Yeah,
You just can't get into it because
it's beautiful. And like, no, I don't mean any tea or any shade. I just like, you guys are incredible and so incredible. And I'm like, I was like, I'm okay at this game. And I look at some things and I'm like, oh, I am not. I am definitely not. So I'll be here bringing up the rear for all our mediocre Planet Coaster players over here, just using Planko scale. I got you, all right? We are here. Okay.